Oh, what the fuck is up, guys? Before we get into the actual video, I just want to talk about my clothing brand for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You dig? For real though, I made a video a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I don't even know, talking about my new clothing brand that I started with my cousin. And here we are. We got hats, beanies, sweatshirts. Holy shit, that looks nice. Anxiety and depression got nothing on me, bitch. Look at these designs. Look at these. They look so fucking nice. But for real though, if you guys want to look at all of the designs and everything that we got so far, just go on badmannersapparel.com and, you know, it's a website. It works like a website. You click on the link and it takes you to another website. You know how it goes. But that's about it with the shameless plug. Let's get back to the main video. What is up, guys? It's your boy Gunsoww, and welcome back to something that I was supposed to do a while ago, but I just didn't get the chance to do, which is revisiting the Suicide Boys tutorial, which, by the way, was the video that blew up my channel, so yeah, I gotta do it right this time, because thinking about the fact that I made the tutorial when I wasn't even that good, a lot of people saw it, I'm really self-conscious about the fact that a lot of people can judge me from something that I did when I was shit at making music. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So as you can see, I have 3 different versions of the same beat, because unlike the last time, Suicide Boys are no longer known just for their, you know, funk-ish sounding beats, hence why I have 3 versions. I did include one version which has a Memphis sample, just so, you know, it sounds more familiar to a lot of people. One more thing, the melody was made by Simon from Servida Music. Huge thanks to him for helping me out. If you guys don't know about his channel, I definitely recommend you go check him out because he's really cool and he makes good music. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is how the melody sounds like. I did EQ it a little bit just so I can actually get rid of some frequencies so I can, you know, mix everything together. I did compress it. I tried to level it a little bit just so the quiet elements also sound just as loud as the other ones. I also applied a limiter just so the loud sounds don't get too much in your face. And I applied a simple reverb plus an extra EQ using this thing right here. Now that we have the melody, it's time to check out the drums. I chose a really hard-hitting 808, which you can find in my new drum kit, Gunsoww's Drum Kit Volume 4, you have the links in the description, and it sounds like this. All I did was just EQ it a little bit, get some of the high frequencies in so we can actually, you know, make sure it's spicy. And once again, a limiter just so the annoying sounds get, you know, turned down. Now, the kicks. The classic kick that I always use because it's too saucy, honestly. Now, for the snares, I used another one from my drum kit and it sounds like this. I just used it on 2 octaves just so it sounds more spicy. So instead of sounding like this, it's gonna sound like this. It's mostly a subtle difference. It just adds a little bit of high frequencies to the snare because of the high-pitched snare. And for the hi-hats, I used a pre-made loop that I've made, which you can also find in my new drum kit, and it sounds like this. You know, a lot of triplets because they're really common in Suicide Boys beats. So this is how the first part sounds like. It's pretty basic. I didn't really add too much because from what I can tell, most of their beats are really sample based or like melody based. So whatever is going on, most of it is gonna be melody wise. Now we're gonna go over to the second one, which is the normal beat with just a stuttery intro. This is once again the same thing as the normal beat minus the ring effect, and it sounds like this. You know, it's the same thing just with this part added. Now, you can do this pretty easily. The easiest way of doing it is by just saving the beat and then chopping it up at the beginning. Or you could just take the first part of it, duplicate it once, and then take the part with the snare and just duplicate it as well. So you have 2 kicks and 2 snares. You could also add an extra kick over the snares just for the sake of it. So pretty simple. Now, the third version of it is the same thing as the normal one, plus a Memphis vocal, and it sounds like this. You know, we have the melody, pretty normal.
On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery. On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery. On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery. On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery.
Now, I chose this vocal because it has no melodic instrument in the background, so it's easier to just throw it in there and then EQ it a little bit and call it a day. You can play a lot with vocals that also have melodies, just make sure that you pitch them correctly so they actually match your main melody. Once again, a really easy thing to do, it just, you know, needs some creativity so you can actually make it work. I just chopped the vocals a little bit just so they can actually blend in together, so something like this.
On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery. On some cocaine pink, carry me through this mystery.
You can even chop it up even more just so you can add some more variation. It's really up to you. But in essence, this is pretty much it. You could go crazy with the samples, which Scream usually does. It's really up to you on how to make it. There's no specific type of melody or types of drums that you can go for to achieve the sound. If you listen to I Want to Die in New Orleans, you're gonna find so many different types of beats and so many different types of melodies and drums, and it's really hard to generalize what types of beats they use. Maybe the only thing that they have in common is a hard-hitting 808, you know, the trap snares, basically a trap beat that goes hard with crazy-ass melodies, really funky, really jazzy. You know, you can do a lot and just call it a Suicide Boys type beat. Just don't distort it for too much. Unless, no, just don't do it. But yeah, this is pretty much it with this video. I hope I managed to satisfy your needs. As I said, it's really complicated to generalize what types of beats they use because they've evolved a lot. They don't necessarily use Memphis samples as much as they used to do. So, you know, achieving their sound is complicated, and props to them because they're unique. But yeah, as I said in the video for quite a few times, I did release a new drum kit. You can get it using the link in the description. 5 FLPs, banging drums, nice melodies. The drums though are the saucy part, and those 5 FLPs, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them. But yeah, you have the link in the description. So once again, thank you for watching this video. It was your boy Gunsoww, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.